Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing with Wuthering Waves. Oh my goodness, with the 2.2. I said 3.2 last time, but that's Honkai Star Rail, not Wuthering Waves. We're at 2.2. So this is a 2.2 quest. I'm really gonna try to finish it this episode. I don't know how long it actually is. I should have looked, but I'm gonna expect this episode to be a little bit longer because I'm gonna try to get it done. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see what's up with Cartathea anyway,
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
I love that we're doing all of this work because that means Cantarell is just waiting for us at the entrance and she's just gonna get to just go right through and we have to solve all these puzzles and everything. Not that I'm complaining, but Cartathea infuses gravity calibrator with special energy. Oh, okay. The gravity color will emit different colors. Blue when it's aligned to normal, yellow when it's inverted, green when it's orientated sideways. Okay. Wee, we fly. It's so weird that that's something that we can do. Should we do? Oh no, we can only go one or the other. Okay, so blue is normal, so let's flip it to yellow. And that'll probably give us access to what we need. Right?
It's turning.
There we go.
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this,
enemies?
we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
I was gonna say, these things are gonna fight me, right?
Break.
Get out of here. Oh, okay, or kill me, that's cool.
The hour is upon us.
I don't get to use Cartathea though. I really want to see it. I really want to know if she's gonna be playable, but it kind of seems like she's not.
Hopefully this helps.
Because her resonance power is weakening and we can't play her here. So either they're keeping it under lock and key or she is not playable. Which is so sad because I love her.
We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
I am going to do that. Now that Brant's come out though, we're literally actually just all girls until they decide to take pity on us and release another male character. But so far Rinascita's literally been all female characters except for Brant. Which is sad because my husbando collection's suffering because of it. I also only have Jiang Li Yao basically. I'm missing all the other boys, I think. I actually think that's true. I think he's the only 5-star boy I have.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Yeah, he actually is.
Leaving the past behind.
Crazy.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Well, Foam can kiss Keith my ass. Just saying. How does the gravity affect Foam? Does he just sit there, or does he does he fall out of the water? You know what I'm saying? Does anything happen to him? Or does he just chill? Just chill upside down for a bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually Foam has every right to complain, because I wouldn't want to be chilling upside down for extended periods of time either. I'm pretty sure you can die from that. Alright. Oh. Wait. I'm sorry. We're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. I didn't touch the last thing. Hi. Wait, what? With the levitator. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, there we go. There we are. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus Vanitas. Alright, let's go, Foam. Sorry to keep you waiting, little guy. Thank God we had the event that trained you how to drive the gondola. I still can't drive the gondola. Oh! I was gonna say, I thought that was a teleporter, but it's just a down the waterfall type thing. Well, let's keep going.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine.
Good.
I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
Yeah, you've helped a lot. Don't worry about it.
Rover's actually so sweet. What a sweetheart.
Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Bruh.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Stop, you're making her uncomfortable. Don't tease her like that.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
What do you mean by that, though? Its very essence is inverted. But does that mean we turn it into the dark tide when we flip it? Like, what does that mean? Explain yourself at once.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range.
Can't know if you don't
But there
try.
may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Can't know if you don't try. Just saying. Alright. What is this? The gravity calibrator. Let's turn that frown upside down. I wonder if we can go sideways now. Will it let us? No. No! It's gatekeeping the sideways turn. That's so redonkulous. What if I want to be sideways? Oh, more of the enemies.
That's it. A tacitite device.
How convenient.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows.
He's like, leave it to me. I'm like, you're literally the only person I can leave it to, so... You're all I have, Rover.
The end has come.
You're all I have, Rover. Alright. It's weird to me that they always use Spectral Rover and not Havoc Rover when he's by
This
himself.
should do the trick.
I wonder why that is. Like, maybe it has something to do with... Like, Havoc Rover is a bit squishier
I sense your
than
weakness.
Spectral Rover. Because Spectral Rover is more of like a sub
more
DPS than a... I don't know. Or maybe it's just because that's his original form, so that's the one
Moment
they
of
keep him as.
resonance.
Who knows? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just speculating.
No hesitation.
This one's not even doing anything. It's just standing there letting me hit it. You're just standing there and letting me hit you. Come on. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Yippee! Okay. Cool. Now we're ready to do the thing. Oh, healing complete. I guess because I'm close to the resonance beacon. Or the... Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the teleporter guys. Okay. Can you do your thing now? Blue. Blue space hole. Thing. Oh, she's exhausted now.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Okay. I wonder if she's gonna die. That would explain why she's not, like, playable and stuff like that if they're gonna kill her off. And that would make sense considering her name is literally the Martyred Maiden and she was supposed to be dead anyway.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes.
Oh.
A name taken from the Order's Codex.
There's Imperator, and it looks like... Is this its corrupted form or its original form? Oh, this is its corrupted form. It's with the mermaid tail. Why are we stuck on the edge? I don't want to be on the edge. There we go. Foam, you're just as bad as Rachel. Okay. So not even here in this tower that's been hidden away for all this time does there exist a original, like the statue of the original appearance of the Sentinel, which is really interesting. But I guess it makes a lot of sense considering like this whole mystery shrouded around Cardathia and who she actually is and whether or not she's actually been touched by the Thermodian or if it's just because of the battle that she had.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself.
Aww, he sounds so
If it comes
sad.
to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Oh, they're actually so sweet, guys. You know what? Rover's actually... I feel like this is true of a lot of, like, gacha protagonists, because a lot of the times, like, because a lot of the times, like, they're reflected by, like, the player. But I feel like, Rover's, like, one of Rover's flaws is that he cares way too much about humanity. Like, that was the reason why he was walking among them and everything, why he left, like, you know, the Black Shores and everything like that. And even why he created the Black Shores in the first place is because he cares a lot about, like, the well-being of humanity. And, like, we've seen him be there, like, we've seen him be behind a lot of, like, important events. Like, the thing with Chong-Li's master, and then, you know, again, with Shorekeeper and everything like that. So I feel like Rover's, like, fatal flaw really is that he just cares so much about everybody, even if he doesn't know them that well. Which is really, I feel like that's gonna, like, we haven't seen it be like an actual flaw for him yet, but I feel like it might be eventually. Which will be super
I
cool.
should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
Yep.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
Thank you, Foam.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new. I'm doing great. But thank you for asking.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Your smile is rather concerning.
I would never hide it. She's so unsettling. She just has such unsettling vibes.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
What is it? What is it? Medicine of some kind? Oh, thank you. That's actually sweet. But I've been healing by the resonance beacons, so I don't need them, but thank you very much. Okay, Tower of Salvation. Here we are. I wonder if this is where the truth lies. Boo! Alright, let's see. Oh god, it's gonna make me climb up. No! No! Use the Door of Unity to teleport? Oh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. There we go. I feel like my game is lagging a little bit too much to do this. But it's being pretty nice with the amount of, like, just teleports, basically. Not teleports, but like you can just use your grappling hook. Entering the Door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Oh, okay. This thing? This painting thing? This looks like Madarame. Madarame's palace. From Persona 5. Release the peculiar spark. Where the bad word am I? What the heck? Release the spark. Are Cantarella and Cartathea with me right now, or am I by myself? Oh, I have them. Okay, they're both in my... They're in my pocket party. My pocket party. So I guess I have to go back this way. Back we go.
There's
Place
no knowing
Turv-
what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Actually, I want water. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what truths this tower holds. This is exciting. Cutscene, 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 yes. Oh. It looks like we have to find 3 pedestals.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
Okay, so she's backed by the Order, but that doesn't fucking tell us anything, because the Order might also be corrupted by the Thrunodian.
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these 3 doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry.
Look how small she is. She looks so cute.
Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur-de-lis.
But who is the Master? Again, it's so mysterious, we don't know.
None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Ah! Do we all see that? Oh, we must have all seen that. Okay. But it doesn't tell us anything, unfortunately. Really, nothing definitive. What's happening with my...
I told you to stop sticking random stuff in here.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Sorry, Abby, I didn't mean to. It was a snacksident.
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh?
I touched a sword. I didn't eat anything. I didn't do it. I didn't. It wasn't me. Why does my mic sound like that? 1 second. 2025 is really just the year of audio issues for me. Straight up. But it's all good now. I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I didn't do anything.
I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
Oh, that must be Cartathea related, right? Because she's the blue ball. She's able, that's like her forte.
It almost squished me.
Aw, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Smells like the Thrunodian, you mean? Oh no, Jue, okay. Well, yeah, that would make sense.
Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little Echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
That would make sense considering Turbine is Imperator's blessed blade, and we're learning about the blessed maiden, who may or may not be related, who definitely is related to them in some way.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
But why though?
Why would it do that?
Yeah, me and Abby are the same. Why though?
I believe it was meant for the true Maiden.
Who's not here right now?
Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonators so she could lend assistance. Yes, but who?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
Girl, sometimes you just gotta step up to the plate. Like, it is what it is.
I believe in you.
Ah, Rover.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
So did we not see that memory then? Only she did? Oh no, you saw the- okay, so we all did see it. Got it. Okay.
Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what did Cantarella see then? She saw something different.
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Well, let's keep exploring. There's only so much we can do here. 2 more pedestals.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I can still go on. I can go on. I don't need rest.
You're the one who needs rest most of all.
What?
After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
It won't! I'm the main character. Nothing ever affects me. God, just let me go explore. Please? Oh, Abby's sleepy though.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well.
When is Abby not sleepy though? Let's be real.
Oh, boy, it's so cramped in here.
I'm sorry. I feel like it should always be... I feel like it should always be cramped in there, honestly. You're in my tacit mark.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Let's talk.
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact.
Of one such, so there's more than one.
That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalias gradually withdrew from the public eye.
It's probably a good thing that the Phasalias aren't in the public eye, just because it gave Cantarella the freedom to basically just do whatever she wanted and go wherever she wanted to learn about stuff.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Thessalians that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering.
This is really interesting because like all the families have way more to them than meets the eye, which like you'd expect, but like they were presented to us in such a one-dimensional way at first that like it's interesting to learn about all of this like deeper stuff and behind them.
The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice.
I wonder if that's what Fenrico is. Because Lorelei was saying that Fenrico was not real, like was not like really who he said he was, wasn't like a chosen one. But I wonder if he is in the sense that he was picked by the Threnodian to carry the message of Leviathan. That would be really interesting if that's true.
The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first dark tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the dark tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the dark tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
So I wonder if they're together then, if that makes any sense. Because if it merged with Imperator, then are they one and the same? And is that why neither of them have been seen? Because they're both fighting for domination over the form?
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared.
Yeah, okay.
The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalians and begged for release.
Did y'all kill him?
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
Cantarella is actually so old too, because she's saying that she's the same age as Cartathea.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
You were pretty harsh on Cartathea.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally.
But that's the thing though, like, do we, like, I guess no, but like the Threnodian does control minds, which is kind of an important thing to remember. So once she fully awakens to the fact that she is the Threnodian's resonator, like maybe he'll like corrupt her somehow or something. Maybe that's why she's
It's only
thinking
then I
that.
can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now what could you possibly want? A trivial experiment. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the Maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Ooh, I guess we can be polite sometimes. Okay,
Now,
that's
what
it
could
for
you possibly want? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think?
I think Cantarella can also fend for herself. I'm not worried about her.
And take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
Girl.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I don't find you less than pleasing, so where is Cartithia? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. There she is. I saw her hair. Hi, Cartithia.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Bloop.
It is paradise.
Paradise in air quotes, so she doesn't actually believe that.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way.
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns.
So it's like heaven.
From a literal standpoint, this line describes the dark tide perfectly. In the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness.
I was gonna say singing hymns, so like they're carrying the word, because that would make sense if the dark tide is like a divine creation. And like really the purpose isn't, like the purpose is to just corrupt. It's not to physically harm.
Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed. And for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the dark tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next.
So it doesn't end with Rinascita, like it would just keep going.
The
Interesting.
final act of the dark tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the dark tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. That was its name before it became a sonorosphere.
The Avenolium.
This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
That's so cool. Oh my god. They're literally the dragon riders.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
Combat can be cultural.
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there
True.
anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltier. I can't remember anything else about Hognis, but as for Haltier, it was my former blade.
Oh.
How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Cool.
Is there
Okay, that's
anything else
interesting.
You'd like to ask? I'll share. It's safer this way. You should get some rest.
So that's interesting because that's again another link to potentially the Sentinel rather than the Threnodian. But now they're basically one and the same is what we were hearing. Like they're one form, one body. No, what's wrong with Abby?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wreck your bed.
Listen, I figured something out about that frequency. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else.
But that again makes sense because it wouldn't be one frequency for Imperator anymore. It would be Imperator and Leviathan and whatever else is fucking in there.
why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
So we should get rid of it.
We might encounter something similar at the next 2 pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
I hope that we don't, because then Abby's actually just not gonna have any space. Notice the subtle sounds coming from outside. What subtle sounds? Oh, we're gonna play as her? Okay. Sick.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with all of you.
They definitely woke up to that though, right?
How about a morning stroll? Sink into the endless deep.
There's no way Rover and Cardathea slept through her fucking beating up TVs outside where they're sleeping. Like, what? No way. Oh.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Surge of deep tides.
Now he's Havoc. But I wonder if that's because... But, like, he's
Nowhere
not...
to hide.
But it's not like he amplifies Havoc, like, Havoc damage bonus. Like, he doesn't do that. So why would they pair Havoc Rover up with Cantarella? Like, he doesn't really do anything for her. Unless she's a Havoc...
Shall whisper.
Unless she's a Havoc
Give it to me.
amplifier, but why would they release another Havoc amplifier when they just released Rochia, who's a Havoc amplifier? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like Havoc, like, I feel like there's so many Havoc characters. Like, I feel like I have, like, so many of them. And just, like, nobody else. Like, I literally only have, like, 1 Spectro character, and that's Rover. And Verena. Like...
Well, this is where our paths must part.
Okay.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel.
Okay.
And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return.
Bro, I'm just a nice guy, okay? I'm just a nice guy. That's all. That's it, that's all.
Mind if I take Turvin?
No, I don't mind, but...
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
Nice.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Oh my god, I gave her my number, and she's flirting with me, I think. Ah! Cool. Well, let's go then. I feel like I'm right, that no matter what you picked, you would have ended up with Cardathea as your party member. Hi, Foam. Let's keep going. That rest was for
I can
Foam.
still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
Now, okay, now that she said it though, I'm kind of second guessing myself because like Rover is like Rover is really nice, so I'm not like surprised.
The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
But at the same time, what if he
That
is just
garden
being
once
nice?
housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
What if he is just being nice because of the Threnodian's influence, you know? And now I'm like second guessing myself, and I'm like, oh, maybe Cantarella's right. That the thoughts aren't my own. I wonder if I'm gonna get mind controlled.
Darkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
She has memory loss, Rover. Get it together. Come on. We've established this already.
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Oh, really? That's so sick. Damn, you get 1 title when you're young and you just get out of having to do school? Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levies will stay unbuilt. Levies. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems. The faith of unity.
Unity, virtue, salvation.
I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
Alright, so we got our day cut out
That
for us
distance,
then.
we should take a wing ray.
Oh, how convenient.
I'll have to guide it.
I didn't realize that its bottom looks like a tacet mark. That's really cool. But let's
Hold on
go.
tight. Don't go falling off.
I'm gonna be the one that falls off. Straight up. Yay! Here we are. And there's TVs here that are probably gonna come to life the minute I grab this sword. Ah! What are we looking at?
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if it'll finally let me go sideways. Sideways. The hilt platform of the Statue of Divine. Justice radiates strong remnant energy. See? Oh my god, perpendicular means sideways.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Aww. We're actually such a bunch of little guys. We're actually so like... We're so friend like that. Cool. Down you go, little guy. Rover really is just my little Blorbo. He's just a little guy. Okay, here we are. I'm actually kind of surprised that the two swords are just
That's our goal
conveniently...
right there. But how do we move it?
I'm actually really surprised that the two other swords are conveniently also in the Sonorosphere, because I would have thought that because Turbine was like outside of it, that those two might be as well, but it's kind of convenient that they're here.
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Can I control them? Casting a plunging Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get what you want me to do. I get what you want me to do. Okay. And then, did it plunge? Oh, he's just gonna do it for me in cutscene style. Cutscene mode. There we go. Down it goes. Nice. This really is a weird Sonorosphere. It's like...
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
It really does seem like... almost like someone's imagination, kind of. Like, just in the way that everything kind of, like, is disjointed and, like, it's just, like, pieces.
Maybe these the so-called dragons?
They are dragons. They're
Is
little
that a problem?
guys.
Yeah.
They're just little
last one's
guys.
Bigger.
Which last one?
The one on top of the mountain.
Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it.
What? That's an insane lore drop. Oh my god. I kind of forget she really is from like a different time completely. I want to open that treasure chest, the game won't let me. It's being so rude right now.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okay, cool. But first, Cardathea, there's a treasure chest right over here that I want to open. Because it gives me
An
5
unexpected
astrites.
discovery.
10 astrites, oh my god. It's even better than I expected. Please undarktide these thorns. Like, Donka. Donka.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't realize I was on like a time limit. I was trying to listen to the dialogue and then I looked at my thing and it was like 8 seconds left and I was like, what? What do you mean 8 seconds left? What do you mean 8 seconds left? I'm just vibing. I'm just straight vibing. Alright, there we go. Now we can recalibrate ourselves to be correctly orientated. So let's go down. That's up. Okay. Let's go the other way. There we go. Let's go down, please. There we go. Oh wait, is this right? Oh shit. Okay. No, I was wrong. It's the other way. The other way. The up way. Oh, it literally has like the little thing to indicate that that's the one we want. And I just didn't pay attention. Okay. Oh, another treasure chest? Y'all, I actually like...
Remnants of the past.
I loved the Rinascita quest with like all of the... like Rotia and like Brant and Carlotta and Zani and Phoebe and everything, but like this is actually super interesting with Cartithia and Cantarella and everything. I really just want to know if Cartithia is going to be playable though. Alright, there we go. Hognus, the Sword of Discord. Come here, little guy.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
Maybe Cartithia can pull it
The
out.
waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Oh, okay. No, I just haven't completed all of the steps yet. See, yeah, like the way that everything, it almost feels like one of Encore's stories. Like that's like the vibes I get from the way the place looks
It's
and
identical
is.
to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Wind, guide me.
Wee. Pray to the gods, Skyrim style. Yes. You are now blessed by the stone of the thief. Okay, real talk. Real talk. Did anybody what
Leave it to me.
stone did everyone pick at the start of Skyrim? Like it's the stone of the thief is like the obvious choice, right? I feel like it is. Like they had the
Shadows.
like your options at first are literally
The
the
hour
stone
is
of the
upon
thief, the stone of the warrior, or the stone of like the mage, I think. And I feel like the stone of the thief is just so like it's just the best option. It just is. But maybe I'm just biased because I literally almost always played the same race. I was always a Khajiit.
Hopefully this helps.
And so being really stealthy was very good for my character and my playstyle. But I
Moment
don't
of
know.
resonance.
I really do think
I sense your weakness.
that Path of the Stone is the... Or Path of the Stone. I really do think that the Stone of the Thief was the best pick
No hesitation.
right off the bat. Just thief best skill set. Stealth best skill set. Oh my god, this poor little guy's just been stuck on the rock. He's been trying to come kill me and he's just been stuck here. Sorry, little guy. Bye. Bye! Bye, Felicia. Cool. Now we can do these. Oh, she's doing them. Okay. She is gonna be so tired by, like, the time we're done. She's literally just... She is putting in the work.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Oh, wait, how do I... Can I go from here? Does he have that accuracy? Oh, he does. Wow. Whee! Okay. And it's gonna once again tell me which way to adjust the gravity, right? Right? Right. Yeah. Ugh. I was gonna say, I hope this, I do like the gravity puzzles and stuff like that, but I also hope this dungeon isn't too long. 'Cause I feel like that's like an issue with introducing new like puzzle mechanics, is then they proceed to have dungeons that are like stupid long and you just get sick of them, like basically as soon as they're introduced. Here we go. I'm here. Thank you, cutscene plunge, because I was not sure how I was gonna orientate myself to do that, because I was really stupid with it. Alright, is that we're all in place now?
We're still missing an area.
Ah!
But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay, she's just got the secret, the wing ray sauce that we don't know about. Oh, it's like all the way up there. Whee! Whee! I'm really bad at driving this thing. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, chat. I think I might die here. Wait. Oh, Rover. Rover, what are you— where are we right now? What is this orientation? I'm so confused. I was gonna say. What the hell? Okay, I guess. Okay. Up we go. Yay! We did it. Second time was the charm. This doesn't even look like you should be standing on it this way. What even is happening right now? What even is happening right now?
Leave it to me.
Oh my gosh, more fighting? Okay, that's taken care of. To the next place. Oh shit. No! I hit the wrong button because I'm not coordinated at all. Oh, is the wing ray gone? Wing ray! Wing ray, come back! Oh, this one's just taking me there, okay. This one's just very kindly dropping me off like a nice little guy. Not making me fly around like a dum-dum. Like the dum-dum I am. Okay. Gravity. Gravity device. Go. Show me the gravity I need. Probably this one of these ways, because treasure gonna be on the ground. Yes. Treasure on ground for me to collect. Unga boonga. Unga boonga, I am treasure hunter. I'm actually so excited because I have so many pulls saved up for Zani right now. And I have guarantee, so I'm definitely gonna get her.
Remnants of the past.
And then we're actually gonna stop pulling until the Brant rerun. The next Brant Chun-Li rerun, because I want both of them, so. It's a hard knock life for us free-to-plays. But unfortunately, I spend money on both Honkai Star Rail and League of Legends, so I cannot be doing that. I cannot be spending money on a third
Cardathia?
game that never ends.
I'm ready.
Oh wait, where do we even... Okay, I just fell. I just fell a lot. I just fell by a lot. Up, up, up. I think I still might make it even though I just fell all that way.
Wind, guide me.
I almost double-clicked it and fell, but I think I'm good. Maybe, unless you can't climb on this. Ooh, we made it. Wow. Wowie wow. Wow. Okay. I like that the color of the sparklies is like the color that matches the light, so I know which way I'm actually facing. That's very nice. More fighting.
Leave it to me.
Alright, I think we're just about there. This looks like the last statue. Wee! Wee 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 wee. I'm French. Wee wee. Cool. That should be the last one. So we should be able to get Hogness now, hopefully. That was my understanding, but there might just be another setback. Just another one. Yes? Oh no, it's freed from the... Okay, cool. Sick. But now we just have to walk back there, and I don't know how to get back there because we've done a lot of flying and moving things.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Aww. Oh my gosh. I really want to know how old she actually is. I feel like they gave us the information to be able to know, but I just don't remember. But I'm like really curious because like the idea that she had been trapped in the Sonorosphere that was like a ghost of like her old home is like so scary. And like she had been trapped for a long time. So it's honestly, it's amazing she's even sane.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Cool. Oh wait, I was gonna say that is Hogness right there. That's very convenient that it worked out that way.
An unexpected
Let me check. I want to check how many pulls I actually have. Yeah, I've got 20 saved up. I'm at 20 pity with guarantee, so I'm almost certainly gonna get Zani. It's like pretty much like, unless I just quit playing right now, like I'm basically gonna get her. All right, Hogness.
At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
Okay, but what if it possesses you?
We'll do it together.
Yay!
But...
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Aww. But again, am I being tricked? You know? Like, now I just have this- the seeds of discord have been sown as we pull out the sword of discord. This one looks actually cooler than Turbine.
No traps.
Cool.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good.
Aww. I love her. I love her. I'm gonna be so
Why
devastated.
don't you call Foam over? Try whistling.
I'm gonna be so
Like this.
devastated if she's evil.
Here goes.
Will he whistle? Do it. Aww, aww. Foam
Foam
likes
heard you.
me.
Come on.
Foam likes me. Alright, all aboard the Foam Express. Let's go, little guy. Little buddy.
The way you were when you saw the plushy Echo. It was... unexpected.
Why, 'cause she's cute?
I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
Why?
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Bro.
How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
This is actually a really cute, like, self-discovery journey, and I really like the emphasis on the fact that, again, even though it could just be because we're being controlled by the Threnodian, but I like the emphasis on the fact that, like, divinity and who's above you doesn't change you, if that makes any sense. Like, these are people that are very much guided by religion. Like, the order is like their government, basically. So they're very much, like, unlike Jinzhou, they're very much, oh my god, phone, please, just turn. These sharp corners are actually a pain in the ass. Okay. 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 Turn that way, good. Turn this way, good. Okay. Because, unlike Jinzhou, Rinascita is very, very religious. Like, they're very much guided by... Why does it change between controlling the front of the boat and the back of the boat? That makes this impossible. Okay. I'm trying to make a point and I just keep getting distracted by my terrible driving. So, unlike, okay, I want to turn the back of the boat. Thank you. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to talk whilst not getting distracted by my driving. Okay. Unlike, Jinzhou, Rinascita is very much religiously guided. We see that with, like, the order and everything, and then now even more so with the involvement of the Threnodian also being a religious faction as well. So I think it's really important that a lot of the messaging of this quest is basically, like, no matter what, you're in charge of your own decisions. Like, you can't blame, like, not even blame, but, like, no matter what, no matter who you follow or who you worship or who has the most claim over you, I guess, like, you don't change who you are because of that, and your choices are a reflection of you more so than, like, the religion you follow. And I just think that's really, really cool messaging, especially in a country that is so religiously based.
Thank you.
No worries, girl. I am so supportive. Here we go. But anyways, TLDR, I'm loving 2.2. I love the Rinascita quest so far. The writing is fucking amazing. Alright, let's hope that we don't accidentally overcrowd Abby again.
Release my resonator. Why dost thou persist?
But yeah, see the tail and the horse? So this is the merged body. So who's talking, right?
Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
This sounds like Leviathan speaking, though.
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
And that's the dragon she just mentioned. Which is interesting, that's why it was probably brought up earlier.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left.
I have me, and that's all I need.
My most beloved resonator. Why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
Yeah, which again is so cool because again, like, you have to remember that this is the place that is based around religion and, like, following Imperator and following the Sentinel and everything. Or perhaps Leviathan. Again, they kind of seem like they're one and the same now. But, like, the order is just, like, everything is so restrictive and about equality and, you know, and in the name of the Sentinel and everything like that. So, like, having characters that were raised basically by that agenda and by that codex. And she was literally in the seminary that was followed by, that was, like, funded by the order and everything like that. But still, she, like, goes against it because her whole thing is that she will bring salvation for, like, the people, which honestly kind of encapsulates Rinascita's values more so than any of like the order people can, right? Because at the end of the day, it is about equality among the people and unity and freedom and everything like that, and that's basically what she is fighting for.
With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
Ah! She's my girl. I love her. I love her so much. She's probably my new favorite character. My old favorite character was Scar, but she's so interesting. But I think Scar will be really interesting too when we get more information about him. I thought like his quest in Act 3 was so fucking interesting, and that was literally like just a taste of what he was like, and then he was just like gone after that. But they have mentioned him, so I feel like he will be back soon and he'll be relevant again, and then maybe I'll like him better than Cartathea again. But right now, Cartathea I think is my favorite character in WUA.
You saw that too?
And she hasn't even had a companion quest or anything. This is just main story.
Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
I killed him. Because he went berserk.
Thank you, Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone.
Aww.
I am finally able to face all of you.
And this is so tough for her because she's finally being given a chance to mourn as well, because she didn't remember these people before.
I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
What's wrong, baby?
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Aww. To grieve, yeah.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator, because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian.
Yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
To investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
We tried.
My turn to shine.
Alright. A little wink. I love Abby. Look at this little guy.
That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
I thought so. I actually did think that as well.
The Threnodian's energy has also been split. Could it be the work of the Sentinel?
It must be. The Sentinel's really the only one that has that power.
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
Probably Sentinel.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Perhaps to weaken the Threnodian, perhaps to strengthen the Blessed Maiden, perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy. I feel like it had to have been the Sentinel unless the Threnodian gained that power. If so, we're dealing with a different agenda. To weaken the Threnodian could make sense. And also to strengthen the Blessed Maiden, but I feel like weakening the Threnodian makes the most sense in the context that it was the Sentinel that did it.
Possibly. But the Threnodian's energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonator. You wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden.
The answers might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cartathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before? We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, call Cantarella. How do I do that? Okay, well, let's talk to Cartathea first. Hi! Hi!
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about the dragon.
Dragon Tacit Discords lived here long before the Rinascita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes.
That's so sweet.
They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order.
I love dragons. I love dragons!
Was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide.
That sucks.
We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed.
Yeah, because if you guys remember, the dragon was corrupted by the Dark
Is there anything
Tide.
you'd like to discuss?
Um,
I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I?
both.
Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator?
Before I recount Jinshi's story, which is honestly good that Rover's like dealing with this now after dealing with Jinshi, because he has like experience dealing with appointed resonators and stuff like that. But now I'm kind of curious about who the resonator of the Threnodian of War was in Jinzhou, right? Because by this logic, there must be a resonator for the Threnodian as well, which is super fucking interesting. And like, what if it's like... What if it's one of the Fraxidas, right? Or like the girl, like in the village, like the girl in the village kind of thing, who talked about the mage with the black sheep and everything. Like, is that related at all? I feel like that would be really interesting if it was. I don't know though.
Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve.
She's the best. She's also very young.
I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
She's a G. Jinshi's my G.
I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow.
Don't
You should get
worry.
some rest.
Delicious dishes required. Pizza classic, pizza tropical, or Laura Salis. Oh wait, no, I don't want to skip story.
It's late.
Wait, I want to make some pizza. Synthesis. Is that cooking? Does that count as cooking? Yo, wait, can I teleport out of here? Second. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta go, wait. 1 second. I gotta see if I can do this. Rinascita. Whisperwind Haven. Raguna. Raguna City. It's in the... Shit, where is the restaurant? Right here? Proceed. Proceed. Pizza. Let me get pizza. Pizza for... How would she even know about these foods? Because, like, that's the thing is, like... I don't know how old she is. That's the thing that bothers me. Cristoforo, honestly, it's really interesting. I really hope we do get to see Cristoforo again, too. Because Cristoforo is also associated with Pavlova and everything. Like, they are definitely... something is gonna end up happening with him and with her and everything. But I'm glad they didn't bring her back right away because, you know, she just got defeated, so we gotta see. Okay, hi. Hello. I wanna buy food from you if you sell food, or recipes if you sell recipes. Yes, okay.
Welcome to Margarita's. Your
Give me
pizza will be hot and fresh in no time.
one of these, please. And also, you just give me the recipes.
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Just give me the recipes. Just give me all of them.
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Give them to me. I've honestly never really spent much time cooking in WUA because I haven't really seen a point.
Don't be a stranger.
But I might start. I don't know. I just don't really use consumables, so I don't really feel a need to cook. But like... This oven's tasked Discord, so maybe I'll try. And also, like, I never have the ingredients I need, like... Like, how do you even get milk? Oh, you got it from a grocery store. I see, okay. Well, let's cook fucking... Let's try cooking this. Spicy pulled chicken. Let's cook. How do you even cook in this game? Is it like a, oh, it just makes it. Proficiency 30 out of 500. Cool. Anyways, back to Cartathea. Oh look, I just got an achievement I think for cooking. Because I think that's my first time doing it. Anyways, change map to the is it the Avenolium? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's bloop. We did it, guys. We got the Za. Oh, I hope it gives me the option again. I have the Zaw! I made you the Zaw, Cartithia. This is how you know I'm very committed to this character, that I just left the quest to go make pizza for her because she likes pizza, apparently. And none of my other food was cutting it. So I haven't left the quest area. I'm in the quest area. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hi. Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
That's all for now.
I need to clear my mind. You should get some rest.
Do you want some
But
food? Bam, pizza.
Just the sight of it is enough to... Is this what people eat nowadays?
Oh my gosh, that's what I was thinking. That she wouldn't like it because...
I see you are a Raganese through and through.
Huh?
Yes, because they're all about food, which is so... Oh, that's so cool.
You're not gonna eat it?
No. I am grateful for your kindness, but I can no longer taste anything. Thank goodness. Nor do I need food to survive.
Damn.
How else would I have been able to last for so long in the Sonorosphere? You should save this food for someone who truly appreciates it.
Damn. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll never... Okay, call Cantarella. Call Cantarella. Here we go. Damn, I can't believe I went all that way to get that pizza for her and she didn't even want it. Oh. But honestly, fair enough. That is consistent with what I think her character would do.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end?
We got the soul. We got Hogness.
So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
That's what we think, but we don't know who did it.
Do you trust Cartithia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir, or perhaps a poison, or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness.
Okay, so we shouldn't be trusting Cartithia, in other words, is what the narrative is pushing.
Far too many times.
But also, Cantarella might just be very cynical, so maybe we should... I don't know. I feel like I should just keep my distance and just... I don't know.
One must never grow complacent.
So, any updates on your end?
Did you find the other sword? So I don't have to?
found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as...
It would take too long to explain.
Bruh.
And you deserve your rest, don't you?
She's hiding things from me.
I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
Fine. Be that way. Okay. Time to rest. Time to sleep in one of these uncomfy looking chairs. What's up, Abby?
My eyes are still peeled.
See anything useful with those peckers of yours?
Nada. Zilch.
Damn.
I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate.
So they're opposites.
So, the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next.
I hope there's still room for you in there. I didn't know I was overcrowding your house. Soft singing rouses you from a light sleep. Cartithia!
Is that Cartithia?
Head to the source of the singing. Oh, okay. Oh. She's high up, dog. She is very... How'd she even get up here? She must have taken the wing ray as well. Is that a TD singing? Or is she talking to one of the dragons? She sounds kind of like, Medley from Ocarina of Time. Or not Medley. What's her name? Medley's the one on the one in Wind Waker. I'm thinking of the one from Ocarina of Time that is like at the with the horses, Epona. But I don't remember her name. Starts with an M as well. She's summoning the baby dragons. She's so beautiful, guys. I love her.
Sorry I woke you.
It's okay. I couldn't sleep anyway. I was already awake. I'm always awake.
Were you singing just then?
Well, who do you think it was, Rover, please?
Yes. A farewell song from the people of Rinascita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave.
Aw, she's taking the night to grieve. She is so beautiful, guys. I genuinely love her so much.
During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects.
I mean...
So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them.
I feel like either way you could have started grieving for them. But I love her character.
I think I'm fooling myself.
She's genuinely so well written. Like, I actually do love her very much.
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonorosphere.
When did this happen? I don't remember this. Oh, wait. No, I don't think that's who I was thinking that maybe it was Jian, because Jian also said goodbye to his friends. But I can't recall who this is.
When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
But honestly, we've seen a lot of examples of people saying goodbye through frequencies and through what are they called again? When wave-worn phenomena, like through wave-worn phenomena, because like even during like Jinzhou's story quest when the retroact rain was happening, like we saw a lot of people, like Jian was with Genshu Lin and stuff like that. Like there's like a lot of like examples of that happening, because I think that's just like part of like, I feel like that's just a part of like the world, right? Is like the fact that everybody is made up of frequencies and frequencies can linger and stuff like that. It just implies, like, I feel like that just means that, yeah, like it's very possible to be able to say goodbye to people even when they're gone.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel.
Which means you got to say goodbye to them.
Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings. It could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
Well, yeah.
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you. Which means they can probably hear you too.
Aww. I was gonna say, I wonder how much she would, like, I feel like she would know quite a bit, but I feel at the same time, I feel like a lot of science behind wave-worn phenomena and stuff like that has been advanced recently, so she wouldn't have known about it.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
We're about to. We're gonna take this Threnodian out.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathea?
She okay?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathea or fleur-de-lis.
Which do you prefer?
Cartathea. Yes. Cartathea will do.
Aw, I guess she just likes that name better.
I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
They're so sweet. I love them both. Of course. I'm never gonna be the asshole rover. I'm never gonna pick the more dickish sounding options ever. I just don't have it in me. She's actually my girl. I want her to be playable so bad. I will wait for her. Look at them. Oh, they fell asleep here.
Good morning.
Oh, she's gonna get so embarrassed.
Morning, Cartathea.
Yeah, I was like... Which is another thing that also makes sense considering when she's from as well. Don't need to be so embarrassed. Okay, straight up, I honestly think that the thing that makes, like, the fact that...
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
I think the thing that makes it so that the fact that every single girl, like, has weird, like, romantic slash flirty moments with Rover, I feel like the thing that makes that work is the fact that, like, Rover genuinely seems like somebody who just never means anything by it, if that makes any sense. Like, he genuinely does just seem very, like, distanced from it all. And I don't know, like, I don't know if that's because of the voice just, like, the voice actor, or if it's just because, like, or if that was, like, intentionally written that way, but it's just, like, it feels, like, very, like, this, even though he doesn't have his memories, he very much does feel like somebody who kind of stepped out of time and is now just kind of walking along these people. So even though, like, all of the girls, like, have, like, the weird flirty moments with him and stuff like that, or, like, the romantic moments with him, and it's, like, getting kind of tiresome that they're all with Rover, like, he genuinely does just seem like a friend, like a really good friend, like somebody, like, who kind of watches over you. So it, like, doesn't feel, like, creepy or weird or horror-y, and I really like that. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but those are my thoughts on that.
Let's do it.
Yes! The team, the squad, we're assembled. Let's get her done. Alright.
Home is telling us to hurry up.
I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Because we cleared quite a good chunk today, and I think that this next episode is gonna be the end of the quest, which is very exciting because we still have, oh, only 10 days. Okay, we still have 10 days left on her banner, so I'm probably gonna finish the quest on the next episode, which will be at some point later this week or next week, and so we'll have enough time to finish that, and then events. Are there any big events? 21 days on this one, 21 days on that one. Oh, claimable. So yeah, there's 21 days on all of the events, so I'm not too worried about any of those. But yeah, that's the game plan, I think. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.